Okay, just as I said, guys, let's welcome again. Let's just quickly look at the second question. Look at the second quadratic equation using factorization method. So that we'll have b part of it. We'll have 2x squared minus 3x minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, here. Now, following the first method that we used before, then we have that first term times last term. First term, this is your first term, which is A, times the last term here, which is C. Okay? Then you have that 2x times minus 5 is equal to 2x times minus 5 will give us minus 10x square. Oh, sorry, square. That is times minus 10x square. Now, find the factors of this 10. Factors of 10. What are those numbers that can divide 10 without remainder? You have 1. You have 2. You have 5. And you have 10 itself. Okay? So in pairing, so what are the pairs that can give you this 10 back? So the pairs are 1 and the 10 itself. That is 1 times 10, 10, and the 2 and the 5. Okay? That is 2 times 5. So to pair them now, you have 1 and 2, then 2 and 5. Okay? So that 1 and 10, sorry. And then 2 and 5. So that 1 times 10 is still 10. Then 2 times 5, which is this 2 times 5 is 10. Okay? That's the correct pair now. Good. Now, but between these two pairs, between this pair and this pair, which one are you going to use? Because you cannot use this pair and this pair at the same time. Okay? You must choose one that is most appropriate to the problem you are solving. So now, looking at this, what that would determine the right pair to use? Now, you have already seen that these two things can actually give you this, so you don't have problem with this again. Your problem now is at the middle term. The middle term would decide, which is this minus 3x, would decide the particular pair here that you are going to use. Now, if you say you want to use 1 and 10, good. 1 plus 10, is it minus 3? No. Then minus 1 plus 10, is it not 9? Is it minus 3? No. Then 10 minus 10 plus 1, is it not minus 9? Is minus 9 and minus 3, are they the same? No. So you cannot use this. It cannot work. So let's remove it. So we are going to use this one now. Good. Now let's assess it. 2 plus 5 is 7, but what we have here is minus 3, so you cannot use plus. Okay? And if you say 2 minus 5, it is going to give you minus 3. What we have here is minus 3. Guys, I hope you guys understood me. So that's the correct one to use. So which means we are going to be using 2 and minus 5. Okay? Because if you say you want to use minus 2 and plus 5, it is going to give you 5 minus 2 is 3. But this is minus 3, not plus 3. Have you seen it now? What you'll be getting is plus 3. So, but if you say 2 minus 5, that is plus 2 minus 5, it will give you minus 3. And that's the correct one to use. So we are going to use 2 and 2 and minus 5. So that we'll have 2x squared, which is this 2x squared. We bring it down. Then this middle term will change, which I said in our previous video. So then minus 5x, okay, then plus 2x, so that minus 5x plus 2x will give us this middle term here. And this minus 5x times 2x will give us down minus 10x squared that we had before as the multiple of the first term and the last term. Okay? Then minus 5, which is this minus 5, the last term, go to 0. The only thing that changes, that keeps changing in factorization method is the middle term. Okay? So now, So that we have, then you separate them just as we did before in our previous video, so that you have 2x squared minus 5x, then plus, which is this plus, bracket again, 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, so that you have, now what's the common factor of 2x squared and minus 5x? Is only x that they have in common, just single x, so that you have x bracket. Now x divide 2x squared, you have 2x here. Okay, then minus what? Minus 5, because x divide x is 1, that is it. You will now have 1, so that 5 times 1 is still 5. It's 5. Then plus, what's the common factor here? Is 1. Okay, is 1, because they don't have any common factor. That's why you use 1. Anyone that you see that they don't have any common factor, you use what? 1 as their common factor, because that's the only thing they share in common, is just 1. Okay, so that 1 bracket, so that 1 divide 2x is still 2x, and 1 divide minus 5 is still minus 5 equal to 0. Good. Now remove. Now we have common brackets, 2 common brackets, and we have 2 entities outside the bracket, which is x and plus 1. So you pick the outside the bracket, x plus 1. Good. And another bracket, you choose one of the brackets, just pick one of the brackets, so that you have 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, so now x plus 1 equal to equal to 0, or 2x minus 5 equal to 0. Good. Now good. So now, making x the subject of the formula, you have that x equal to, now this is 0. Now when you collect this like terms, then you transfer this plus 1 to here, okay, to meet this 0. Plus 1, if plus 1 crosses the equality sign, it becomes the equality side, it becomes minus 1. So, and 0 minus 1 is minus 1, or x equal to, here now, okay, first of all, you have 2x there. You have 2x, so that I will not confuse you, equal to, this is 0 here. Now, when this minus 5 crosses the equality side, it becomes plus 5 here. So that 0 plus 5 will give you what? Plus 5, which is 5. Making x the subject of the formula, you have to divide both sides by the coefficient of what? X. And the coefficient of x is the value that is attached to x, which is this 2. Okay? So, both sides means both sides of this equal to all over 2, all over 2. So that 2 divide 2, you have 1 and you have 1. 1 times x is x. Then 2 divide 5 is still 5 over 2, which is equal to 2 whole number 1 over 2. Is that clear now? So, now, therefore, x is equal to minus 1, or 2 whole number 1 over 2. This becomes the answer. Okay, thank you guys for listening. So this is number 2 problem of our quadratic equation using factorization method. Okay, so let's watch the section 3 or part 3 of this video to see the last number or the last question and how it is solved. Thank you.